challenging myself to do something, and I thought I'd extend the invitation to you as well if it's something that you want to maybe reconsider or reprogram. So maybe you're like me, and when somebody asks you about something, what do you think of this or what do you think of that? Sometimes the initial response you may give to that person is, what's wrong with it? And although it's not necessarily coming from the intention behind it, is not to be malice or coming from a bad place, but what that does unconsciously to the person that's asking the question is automatically shifts them into a space of guilt and shame, because of, instead of focusing on the things that they particularly like or the inspiration behind it, now their mind is going to what is wrong with it. So perhaps you've seen this before or you haven't, but this is essentially the levels, the frequency levels of the ultimate consciousness. So this is my opinion, but what I feel that saying what's wrong automatically puts the person in a lower vibration. It automatically makes them feel a sense of fear or shame or guilt about whatever it is they're asking you about. So 9 times out of 10, if somebody asks you about something, they're already probably in the mid-tier level of consciousness. They kind of feel neutral about it. They're just kind of wanting somebody else's opinion on it. So moving forward, what I want to do for myself and other people in my immediate surrounding is to maintain that level or elevate it. So I think one way of unprogramming that unconscious way of initially saying what's wrong with it, perhaps turning it back to the person and presenting it in a question to them. So maybe a question like, well, what inspired this piece? And that particular question empowers the person. It makes you, as the person they're asking, have a better understanding of where the work comes from or whatever it is, come from the question, whatever the thing is. And the person stays, like I said, in that neutral, more elevated frequency where now they're like, okay, well, let me tell you why I'm excited about it versus saying what's wrong. And now they're automatically focusing on what they already kind of were feeling self-conscious about. To me, what's wrong instantly causes a barrier between you and the person now feels probably already asking is stepping into vulnerability. So now they feel like, well, let me put this shield back up because now they're focusing on what's wrong. So again, I do this myself. I don't do it with malice intention. It's just kind of something I've always done. But I just want to challenge myself to not say it anymore. And maybe it's something that you can work on too. As a community, it's important that we all empower each other the best way we can, hold each other accountable. And I think this is a good way of just reprogramming those unconscious things that we just kind of say and don't even really know why we say it.